get it.
You can start off with good self-talk and not doom scroll.
Last couple morning routine pieces, wrap it up.
So depending on like what you do right when you wake up, you know, usually first, second, third is going to be caffeine. So depending on where that fits, you know, that's probably my third thing to do. Like right when I get back after going on a walk, which is the first thing I do, I will usually kind of just rinse off my face. The second one is get kind of just like as awake as possible, or just getting some cold water on my face and my, you know, extremities, you know, at least a little bit to just shock my system a little bit. And, you know, brush your teeth, whatever, take a little face care, you know, and then be like, okay, boom, look yourself in the mirror. You're like, you sexy beast. That's a nice way to start off the morning sometimes.
A little positivity, you're like, hey, you got this, boy, let's get it.
You can start off with good self-talk and not doom scroll.
For sure.
No doom scrolling. No doom scrolling.
There's a lot of power in your words. I like that. I like the self-talk. Adding that in is dope. Yeah, there's a lot of power in your words. I would say for me, I get up, you know, get outside. I'll usually try and do some sort of, honestly, fitness or movement in the morning. It's a little easier for me to get out of the way. So workout, yoga, and then, breath work is big. But I mean, I know that when you're doing yoga or when you're working out, you're basically inducing breath work by just like getting yourself to be breathing. Once I've gotten that in, I'll take a little L-theanine. I guess I'll take the rest of my supplements. Some people invest in the SMP, and John was like, bro, we got to invest in the SMP. Some more pills, boy. And we just go to Walmart and we load up on those supplements. So we could do a whole supplement episode. But yeah, rip the supplements and I'm into work. I'm done. Morning routine over.
And then usually right after that, we're trying to do something productive. I'll kind of hit a journal in the morning. Generally, I'm a little bit slower to get going. In the morning. I can do it, you know, most times, but sometimes I need a little bit of a push. If I have work, you know what I mean, then I can get journaling's a nice way to segue into the day with like an easy task. Like,
huge.
You know, like, and it's
stack a small first win. So if you can do something like maybe you didn't want to write in your journal, but you did, or like maybe you didn't want to just open up your to-do list and pick the first thing, but you did, just stack a small win and it'll start piling.
Like you just want to find something that is the least amount of friction most of the time when you're in the morning, because you're not going to want to do the high friction thing right when you wake up. If you can't go right into it, figure out a good way to prime yourself to be able to get into that flow state. You know what I mean?